Hi, I'm Jeff Rice. I'm the owner of Decor Designs in Crystal Lake. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of ReStyle. Last time we talked about redesign and the concept that allows you to make the most of what you already own in your home to give you a new design or look. I thought I'd take that a step further today by talking about one of the least expensive and easiest ways you can change the look in your home, and that's with wall color. Color is so much more than off-white. It helps define a space and adds energy and warmth. I know how frustrating it can be, though, to go into your paint store or home improvement center only to be met by that wall of color samples. Don't be afraid to ask for help from the professionals in these stores. They're trained to help you sort through the myriad of choices that you're faced with. And also, don't be afraid to hire or consider hiring a decorator or designer that specializes in color consultation. The money you spend for these folks can actually help save you money in the long run, and you will avoid costly mistakes and the frustration that goes with them. When you're trying to come up with ideas for color inspiration, don't worry so much about what's trendy or what's in at the time. Think more in terms of colors that you like, colors that you've already used in your home, and also colors that you might be wearing on a day-to-day basis. Let me show you some examples. While you might think it's easier to start with a wall color and then match your decor to that, I actually believe it's easier for you to take something that will be in the space, such as an upholstered piece of furniture, artwork, an accessory, or a pillow, and pull your color story for the space from that item. In these photos, you can see that they've taken the wall color in this first example from the throw pillows that are in the room. In the second example, the color that's in the moldings on the wall is actually taken from the area rug. The accent color in the dining room picture that we see here is actually taken from the chairs in the dining room. And finally, in the kids' bedroom, one of the subdued colors that's actually in the quilt is the green color that you see on the walls. When you think in terms of a color story for your home, I'm talking about the way colors relate to each other throughout the entire house. It's always a really good idea to repeat colors from one space to another. It makes them make sense, and it also gives you a color continuity or color story throughout the space. Invariably, you're going to have people that want their own individual taste reflected in their bedrooms or other areas of the home. You can accomplish this by keeping those areas separate and using neutral colors in common areas like hallways or big open spaces. Tan, taupe, off-white, or cream are good colors that allow you to transition from colors that normally don't work well with one another. Now that you have a pretty good idea of your color story, you know it's time to confront that wall of paint chips. Don't worry about it. Color theory is a complex topic, and here is the basic way to read a color sample. Colors are arranged on a strip in varying intensities of the same color. Think in terms of adding tint to a gallon of white paint. The more tint that's added to the bucket, the darker the white base becomes, ranging from off-white to fully saturated. So if you want to see the true color of one of the lighter colors on a paint wheel, for example, always look to the darkest value to see the underlying color. It probably makes sense to you that the warmer colors are found on the red and orange and yellow side of the color wheel. The calmer colors and the more soothing colors are on the blue-green side. Let me give you some examples of how color affects mood. Red is a great color because it represents warmth, love, and sometimes even aggression. It's a great color to stimulate the appetite, so it works well in dining rooms. Yellow stimulates logical thinking and joy. Blue promotes calm. It also is used for relaxation, focus, and meditation. Green is also a great calming color. It encourages harmony and self-control. I have a couple more pictures to share with you in ways that you can use color in unexpected and creative ways. Think in terms of using color to create an added punch in the room. For example, in this room you see that they've used the teal color from the pillows and the accessories to actually make the flat panel TV larger and more prominent as a focal point. And in this example, the red has been pulled from the chairs and pillows to actually make the artwork larger. They painted the red color on the walls and framed it out. Don't be afraid to use color in unexpected ways. Now that the kids are back in school and the holidays are just around the corner, I hope you can use some of the ideas I've given you to tackle one of your rooms with a fresh coat of paint. It'll give you a brand new look to enjoy during the colder winter months indoors. So thanks for joining me for another episode of ReStyle. I'm Jeff Rice with Decor Designs, and together we'll make the most of your good taste.